Oh yeah, we do these.
You always say that in the start of these.
That's because with the amount of stuff that gets covered on the site, there are things that kind of get left behind.
Yeah. So, what are we covering this
Like,
time?
Well, let's start off with the big one. Sea owl, fire kitten, or sea lion?
Wait. Wait, owl. Right. Sun moon starters and legendaries.
Yes. On a side note, aloha! Welcome to the Alola region!
Now thinking about it, that is the laziest name for a region. We just mixed aloha and luau. What was it? I don't know. It's like aloha.
Well, the name of the
region
Yeah.
is aloha mixed with something else I can't remember right now.
No, it's Alola.
Alola. I don't know. It's like Unova. Where do you get Unova from? Kalos. That's cool. Hoenn. Where do you get that from? Alola. That's it's like you can mixing aloha with alola mola.
Yeah, I actually saw a meme of something which is there's Alma Mola, Aloha in Aloma Mola, Aloma Mola in Alola, Aloma Mola on Alola. It just kept going on and on like this. The Alola-ception.
If alola mola isn't in the Alola region, I'm going to be severely disappointed.
I'm still surprised Aloma Mola isn't directly linked to Love Disc.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that's not Mega Evolution of Love Disc at this point.
They wouldn't do that, but eh.
Next thing you're gonna tell me is that a Wailord could breed with a Skitty. What? They can?
True.
Ah!
Touche. Speaking of which, $10 says there's gonna be Wailords in that ocean.
Of course they will. Are there whales near Hawaii? I don't even know. I don't live in Hawaii.
Nor do I. Though you live far, far, far closer.
I mean, actually, I think you're closer to Hawaii than I am, if you think about it.
Really? The only thing more south from me is Antarctica.
No, you're south.
Oh, and Tasmania.
No, you're south of Hawaii. But I think you're closer by distance than I am, I think. You'd be surprised how far Hawaii is from the US.
Yeah. I always took it to be pretty close.
No, it's actually like smack dab in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, okay.
Check a map. Alright.
I'll take your word for it.
Alright, about Sun and Moon. First of all, let's talk about the starters and their potential. Because this is what I've been thinking like the whole time after the stars got released. Well, first of all,
Okay.
what star do you like the most? What appeals you?
I'm not too sure. I'm thinking of going a grass starter this time, so I'll probably go Rowlet, just because the Alola region looks like it's going to suffer from the same problem as the Hoenn region, that being fire Pokemon are going to be useless.
7.8 out of 10, too much water?
No, IGN will probably give it like a 4 out of 10.
I don't know. I was looking over the...
Or they could be learning from Uncharted and just give it a 10 out of 10 in order to avoid the backlash. I don't know. I've got my own issues with that whole scenario, but anyway. Back to the Alola region.
I was actually looking over the region. The region actually looks like it has less of a water area.
That's
than
not all
Hoenn.
the region.
Okay.
That's not all of it.
Okay, thank God. But you can see that there is clearly a water route on the picture.
Yeah. By the looks of it, they're gonna... Because it's Hawaii, and Hawaii's basically it's a collection of islands. This is going to be a collection of islands. It's not going to be one big island, it's going to be a collection of smaller islands.
Right, so I guess obviously a lot of water types. There's always a lot of water types in all the regions.
Yeah, I think the type that's not going to have as big of an appearance here is going to be ice types.
Really?
Because
Oh, yeah.
Hawaii is very tropical. It's very close to the equator.
I mean, this is a tropical region, and Hoenn is a tropical region, so I'm going to make a lot of comparisons to Hoenn. And
Yeah, same.
so Hoenn still had ice types, but they only had, counting evolutions, 3, 4, 5 ice types introduced.
Exactly.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but
I doubt they're going to get their own cave like they did in Hoenn. One thing I think they could do, which I'd kind of like to see them do it, bring back seasons.
I I don't think so, because not but Hawaii does. Some places just don't have seasons. They have like seasonal differences, but it's nearly summer all the way around with maybe a few cold spots. So I don't think seasons are going to be a thing. It's not. It's not
True.
like a deciduous forest. It's a tropical region. What I'm kind of hoping for in Alola that Hoenn doesn't have is more fire types.
Yeah, seeing as Hoenn has Torchic, Combuskin, Blaziken, Slugma, Magcargo, Vulpix, Ninetales, and Torkoal.
And don't forget about
And Groudon by
no
Groudon
Groudon.
by
Groudon
technicality.
doesn't count. Groudon's a ground type. We should
until it Mega Evolves.
primal reversion. But you're missing Numel and Camerupt. Did you mention this?
Oh yeah, right, no one
So that's 10 fire types, but compared to all the grass types and the water types available, that's not too much. Hoenn had an actual volcano, but Hawaii is all about volcano, like all about like the fire god, sun god. I mean, the legendary looks like an actual fire type this time.
Yeah.
Well, for sun at least. So that's a good sign. I hope. I want more fire types. I mean, if we have enough fire types, so someone could do a fire type monotype run, then I would be so happy. Because I want to go with Litten. Litten looks like it would be a fire dark type.
I've already been seeing people who are going to call their Littens Dr. Eggman.
Wait, why?
It has a moustache. An Eggman moustache.
I never seen that. I never realized that. I was just gonna call mine Edge Cat because he looks so edgy.
Well, it's also got the alchemic symbol for sulfur at least, so that could be something interesting going forward.
I never realized that. That is cool. I love all these little designs.
Yeah. One thing I am thinking though with these starters, you're gonna hate me. However, I think that the stage 2s are gonna be grass flying,
Of course.
firefighting,
No.
water ice.
Stop it right now. Poplio.
I'm not saying that as a joke. The reason why I think that is because they may do what they did for the Kalos starters again, in which case ice beats flying, other way around. Flying loses to ice loses to fighting, fighting loses to flying.
Yeah, I know they want to keep with type triangles. They kept the type triangles with Kalos, and that worked. It, I was kind of hoping that we didn't get another firefighting. I was kind of hoping Game Freak will realize, oh, we have 2 firefighting stars and
3.
3. Wait, why 3? What am I missing?
Blaziken, Infernape, Emboar.
Oh yeah. So we have 3 firefighting stars. Maybe, and I hear a lot of fans not liking firefighting, so maybe we shouldn't have fighting anymore. Let's make another firefighting type, says the person in the room.
Yeah. Well, I don't want them to do it. I just think that's the logical thing to do if they're going to do the type triangle.
Okay, if they're not going the type triangle, and here's a concept I was looking over Twitter and I never realized it. The starters in concept are based on circus acts.
Yeah, I heard about that as well. So
Rowlet represents a ringleader. Litten represents like the whole tiger going through a ring of fire act. Celio represents a clown and a trained seal and ball act.
Pablio, not Celio.
Celio, wow. Poplio's gonna confuse me.
Yeah.
The first time I laid my eyes on Rowlet, I looked at it, and I'm like, it's gotta be one shot by Ice Beam, isn't it?
Yep.
At first I thought Rowlet had the least potential, then I thought, if they give him enough speed, then maybe. If they gave Rowlet hidden ability Gale Wings, then maybe.
Yeah, but otherwise it is going to fall flat against an ice gym.
Yeah. I I hope hopefully I don't think Alola Mola the Alola region will have an ice gym. I mean, I can't imagine it having. I couldn't imagine it having like a fighting gym, a fire gym, a water gym,
A grass gym.
grass gym. What else?
Could probably do flying.
Yeah. But do you realize what we're doing? We're naming Hoenn. We're naming Hoenn gyms right now.
Hoenn never had a grass gym.
All right. I thought they did. Wow. I know they had a flying. I know they had a flying gym.
Yes. Rock, fighting, electric, fire, normal, flying, psychic, water.
Do you think they would have a rock gym?
They might, but I was naming the Hoenn gyms in order.
Yeah, I know.
For that one.
I know.
So.
I mean, they had a water gym, but it kind of looked like an ice gym.
Yeah, but it was mostly water. That's because there was only like 5 ice types in the entire region.
Yeah.
Spheal, Celio, Walrein, Snorunt, and Glalie.
Which Glalie is so underwhelming even when it mega evolves.
Yep, which is why I always go for the Frostlass.
True. Also, what do you think of the legends? Like, what do you think their typing is going to be?
Well, the sun one's obviously going to be fire.
Or at least part fire. You never know if it's going to be part
Yeah.
psychic, like they do with all the legendaries.
Not all of them, but yeah.
I mean,
see your point.
most of them. It's like
Yeah.
Lugia, Guardian of the Sea. It's not a water type. It's flying psychic.
Yeah.
So, obviously the lion's most likely going to be fire. Though the moon one, I want to say fairy. I want more fairy types.
Yeah, and I think a fairy legendary. No, wait, no, we already got that with Xerneas.
Yeah, we already have Xerneas as a fairy, but have another fairy. We need more. I predict more fairy types. For some reason, I'm predicting a bug fairy type because we never had that, did we?
No, and bugs need some more use. Because
I'm
who here uses a bug type outside of the early game that's not Fortress or Ferrothorn?
or Heracross.
Even then, I don't really see Heracross, but yeah, true. Okay, Heracross too.
Heracross is pretty cool. So here's my concept for a fairy bug type. You get your normal. You go to the forest. You find a bug. You evolve it, and it's like that normal bug type. But when you finally like evolve it to its final form, it's either going to be a butterfly, or maybe even a a firefly, or maybe you get a firefly. It's like either electric fairy or electric bug type.
Well, Firefly, I'd be thinking more bug fire.
Bug fire. Well, firefly or lightning bug, because I call them fireflies. But
True.
I think for I guess in this case a lightning bug, it would be better if it was electric bug.
I'd rather an electric bug that's not Galvantula, because I really don't like Galvantula.
I forgot about Garvantula.
Well, you've never played Unova.
I mean,
so-
I did play but I never played Black and White too, because I don't know. It's like after Black and White, I'm like, do I really want to live through this again?
Even though it's a new story
Yeah, I never.
with new places.
Yeah, I never realized that. Now it's $30. And I don't have $30 right now, and I just want to beat Platinum first again. Yeah,
Oh yeah, how's your ground monotype challenge going?
pretty fun, except Hippopotamus dying left and right, and I got a trainer.
I'm guessing you're up to the water gym with Crash Awake.
I beat that. I beat that gym. That was a struggle. Like Grovile, wow, Grotto wanted to evolve. I'm like, nope. You're keeping that resistance. I don't care. We're gonna heart scale you, Earthquake, after this. We're just gonna keep that resistance for now.
Except because it's grass, it doesn't get too much of a weakness to water.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to keep the resistance. And that was my
But evolving it wouldn't change anything.
Wait, really?
No.
I thought it loses a resistance to water if it's ground
No.
grass now.
I can confirm it. Hang on a second.
Well, I mean, Grottle's a pure grass type, and Torterra's a ground grass.
Well, grass ground.
Grass ground.
Grass being the primary type.
Does it matter?
Yes. Some people think it does.
Well, what's a grass ground? What's a ground grass?
You'd be surprised at how many people I've seen be that nitpicky.
I don't get it.
It's absolutely stupid, but
Oh my god.
damaged normally by water 1 time.
On who?
Torterra.
And on Grottle? Or in fact any other pure grass type? Searching up.
Power of Bulbapedia.
I call it the Pokedex.
Resistant to, so 1/2 time. So it's going up by 0.5.
Still, 0.5 is a lot when you're fighting Crash or Wake, and that stupid. Oh, I hate that Gyarados. I know he's a grass flying, but he uses Waterfall, and maybe that 0.5 resistance could mean a lot, you know?
When did Gyarados become a grass type?
Not grass type, if water flying.
You said grass flying.
Ah, these types. I'm so mixed up and tired. Oh my god. Okay. Speaking of Sun Moon Pokemon, the region normal type got leaked.
Yes,
Yes.
via Korokoro, but we've only seen the back of it. So
Yeah. I seen a thing, it's like, oh, it looks like a Shiba Inu. Like the dog. I'm like, yeah, I could see that. It looks like he has a collar on, but I could barely make it out, but it looks like it has a collar. Okay, so
I've seen other parts of it that think it's actually going to be the baby for Stantler.
really?
Yeah, it looks more like a dog in this picture, but it could potentially go either way. It really depends on if you can confirm those as the trainer's shoes, or maybe parts of it being little horns.
I don't know. It looks like shoes. I kind of doubt it. I kind of am putting my money that's a dog Pokemon, but
The new Lillipup.
yes, at least. But it will be a Shiba, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of putting my money that's it on a Shiba. I'm not sure if they will do like more baby Pokemon like Gen 4 did. If anything, I want to see new Mega Evolutions, which I mean, I can't officially confirm it, but I'm pretty sure Mega Flygon is going to be a thing.
Mega Flygon's a fan favorite, so
It's not just that. I was like researching on Bulbapedia one night, and it's like, oh, the creator was just about to make Mega Flygon. Like, he wanted to make Mega Flygon, but couldn't make a visual design for it, so it got held back.
okay then, so we're probably going to get Mega Flygon.
Yeah. Mega Milotic is a fan favorite too, so maybe.
Oh, I would love a Mega Milotic.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I already have a shiny, usable Milotic, so I'm like, yes! Yes! I want to see how it looks. It better not be ugly.
One that will probably have you tossing the table.
Wait, which? Oh no. No.
I could stop right there.
No. Mega Wailord. What if it just turns out it just becomes small?
Now that'd be hilarious.
Wailord Mega Evolves and it's the size of a Caterpie.
How does that work?
It just
Though to be fair, somehow Altaria managed to take all the fluff off of Lopunny in order for it to Mega Evolve.
Oh, so that's where it went.
At least it now has a post they don't have to strategically censor.
Oh my god, yes. Oh great, now somebody's gonna get Lopunny and name it, who is that Overwatch character?
I've not been paying attention to Overwatch, so I don't know, nor do I honestly care.
No, you heard that whole thing with the pose, right?
Yeah. I heard of it.
That was just so stupid and pointless.
Not the most not the stupidest one I've seen.
Tracer was her
I
name.
saw a post. I saw a post claiming that the feathers on between Blaziken's legs are a cock.
But he is a
Yeah, well, a chicken.
like it's a
Yeah. And when I saw it, I was like, they're feathers.
or you know,
He's
fur.
had feathers since Gen 3.
Well, I mean, that's the. You mean he had feathers since his pre-evolution?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that too, since he's always been a chicken.
I look at Blaziken and
Yeah.
I'm like, this thing's a chicken.
Well, it was a chicken.
I mean, now it's a humanoid chicken.
Yes.
What other predictions do we have of the Alola region? All right.
Honestly, I honestly want them to open up with either the professor's assistant, whoever's doing the hello and welcome to the Pokemon region, opening with aloha, welcome to the Alola region. I want them to open with that.
Most likely. Strangely enough, there's like 3 characters. Like the guy that opens up, I'm not sure if he's a professor, but there was like another guy. I'm not sure if he's which one's a professor, but there's like 2 guys. One introduces you, and one gives you Pokemon. So
The one who gives you Pokemon is the professor. I think he's been given the name Professor Holla. Holla being a particular tree in Hawaii.
but who is the guy that introduced you? Because those are not the same people.
Some say he's the cousin of the trainer?
Yeah.
Older brother, something like that?
Right.
He has a relation to the trainer.
Okay. So
Potentially gym leader?
maybe father.
We have another Norman, people! We have another Norman!
Oh my god. And the rival. Is like some green-haired person, green-haired kid, who I assume is a rival anyway.
I'm actually agreeing with the Game Explain people there. I think he's going to be the new Shauna, and the real rival is going to be the gender of the trainer you didn't pick.
Oh, so it's gonna be like Kalos.
And Hoenn.
Yeah. I don't know. I was kind of hoping for like just one rival, but it's like, oh, we have to give the other star to someone else. I guess we can't leave no star behind.
Nope.
I mean, I understand that, but it's like, I just want a scumbag rival. I just want to hate my rival again, like Blue
Or Silver.
or Silver, mainly Blue.
Or Barry in Diamond and Pearl.
I mean, Barry said he was supposed to be your friend. You know, Wally.
I'm not buying it for a moment.
Yeah.
My friend would not charge me 10 million Pokédollars just because I was 2 seconds late.
Okay, he's that friend. He's that one friend you know that you wish you never knew him, but he's the only friend you got at that point. So I'm like, might as well just stick with him. But
This is what I get for living in a town with like 3 houses.
why must the only house I live next to has to be owned by some scumbag? Gary, move out! I'm the champion around here now.
And you see, the thing is, they're still not even as bad as the rival in Zeta, because of who designs a team that they call Team YOLO Swag.
Are you serious?
That's no joke. Their entire evil plan revolved around the TM for Swagger.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Thankfully, they weren't the real evil team.
Okay, thank God. This sounds like. Oh, what was it? This sounds like this one Mario, 64 hack that I was watching. It was like. It was like a retexture and a like they redid the mechanics of the jumping. So it's more slower, and Mario's literally in a wheelchair.
Why?
I was watching a streamer. Play this game, and he was like, "You go in the water, right?" And he's like, "Oh, let's just see how aquatic Mario is gonna be." And then he runs like Mario swims at like, he just darts across the ocean with one stroke you'll be at the bottom of Dire Docks. He's like, "Oh, he's really aquatic. Okay." It's so good.
At least Unagi's not going to be too much more of a problem.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh.
Once I can get a new computer, I really want to do a LP of Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
Either all 120 stars, or if I do the DS version, all 150 stars.
Are we gonna do speed runs?
No.
Oh my god, I wonder how the DS one is like if you run a DS on the 3DS, because you actually have analog controls.
Yeah, apparently it works better. It's not great, but it does run better.
Do you think Mario 64 DS got released as ahead of its time?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, I kind of wish it kind of waited for the 3DS now I think about it.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, actually, speaking of being released either ahead or behind its time, let's talk about that NX news.
Well, I was gonna...
That's actual news.
Wait, before the NX news, I just want to point out about the protagonists. I don't like their designs.
I don't either. I need to spend a little bit more time with them, because apparently they are bringing character customization back. So
wait, are you serious?
You can make them better.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god, this is the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Maybe they'll keep Serena in the anime and I'll be happy. Maybe I won't have to dub this female protagonist Chicken Head. Wait, where'd you get this information from?
Game Explained did a analysis of the trailer, and aside from the fact that in the Japanese trailer it shows 8 pictures for the male trainer, for the female trainer, so you could design their skin tone or that. But very, very subtly, there are clothes changes in the trailer itself. The character goes from a blue shirt to a black shirt with a similar pattern.
This is the best information I have ever heard in my life right now. Trainer customization. That's the best thing. They brought it back for Pokken, but I guess that doesn't count. But now that they're bringing it back for the Alola region, they said it was like Kalos exclusive, but
I'm guessing that was because they weren't going to bring it into Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah, I understand if they're not going to bring it into the potential 4th gen remakes. I understand that, but if they make it into 7th gen, I would be happy.
Until Sinnoh's out. That doesn't really work as Hoenn. As well as Hoenn. They once about it. When Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were just announced, he released a music video of his own one, a parody of Love Runs Out, titled Hoenn's Out.
Oh my god.
It's actually really good.
I like that song.
He's a good singer.
Yeah, I like that. I like Love Runs Out, and now I gotta listen to that. But now that Sinnoh's coming out, everyone's gonna be like, instead of trumpets, piano! Piano!
If they do a Gen 4 remake, please, 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 make it faster.
Yes. The
surf speed was so freaking slow.
The problem with 4th gen is that, speaking of games that are too ahead of its time, we'll get to the NX, but the 4th gen games running on the DS, they were just too powerful. Every time you run a 4th gen game, it is in constant slowdown.
Yeah.
That's why the surf speed was so slow. That's why the battles were so slow. That's why everything's so slow. And
the battle speed I could live with. It wasn't great, but it was livable. Surf speed killed me because I was so used to Hoenn being so fast. I could get across the oceans of Hoenn faster than I could get from Jubilife to Canalife, I think it is.
Okay, so imagine Gen 4, like Gen 4 mechanics, but it's Hoenn. Have fun, kids.
Don't. Just don't.
Okay, I can confirm that's gonna be faster because Hoenn was running at 6th gen mechanics, so if Sinnoh's coming out, Sinnoh will run on 7th gen mechanics. So
Yeah, and we can confirm that they're using the same engine as they were using for XMY and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
wait,
So it means,
they're using that for 7th gen?
of course.
Okay. I know there's a lot of things that were changed, like aesthetics wise, because your character isn't a chibi anymore. It's like just a person. No more like no more of those ground discs when you battle. It's just the ground. I'm not sure if that's just going to be for the first battle, but it could be for all of them. It's just
I hope it does. It's for all of them. Though, I do kind of like the discs just because something interesting at the very least. And I get why they had to do it for the earlier games where it was you're battling on a white void.
I know that.
This kind of helps with telling where the hell you're meant to be fighting on.
I know, but it's like XY.
They don't need it anymore.
Yeah, they don't need it anymore. I like how I like how it looks in Oras, I guess. I don't mind it. It's just I always thought that was like kind of a kind of their thing, kind of a signature. But now that they're not going to do it, I mean, I can live with that aesthetic loss, but it's like, oh, it's just not the same, you know?
It's not going to be those, I'm going to lose sleep over this change.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a small change. It's not going to affect the mechanics in any way. It's just aesthetics.
Yeah.
I mean...
I actually just thought of a Mega I really want to see them do for Gen 7.
What?
Mega Togekiss. The Smogon Killer.
I would love that. I would love to see that. Did you just learn Ember?
No.
Okay. What would be a
I did only just get finished with all that DC stuff, so I've still got Joker on the mind.
Okay, good. Okay. So, but what are more potential megas or Smogon killers besides the, Mega Rayquaza?
Or Mega Blaziken, Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Gengar. Pretty much all the megas that people actually care about.
How about Mega Azumarill?
Yeah.
No?
I kind of want it because I do kind of like Azumarill. Not in my top 10 for Johtos or anything, but it's up there.
I use a monotype, kind of a monotype water team on Showdown, and Azumarill is a part of that. It served me pretty well.
Yeah, I don't outright hate it. I hate a lot more Pokemon than I do with Azumarill, like Quillfish, Trubbish, Garbodor.
What rubbish.
Garbodor from the TCG, because I freaking hate how it cancels out my ability.
There. At least you're not like me with the Wailord.
No, I'm not quite that crazy about it yet.
Well, I guess at least Wailord doesn't look like total trash.
Yeah. Actually, another thing I saw in the lead up to the trailer announcement, one thing I'd kind of be interested in seeing, Mega Ho-Oh and Mega Lugia.
Or Primal Reversion. I'm not sure if
That too.
I'm not sure if Primal Reversion is just going to be for Kyogre and Groudon, though it would be really awkward me saying Primal Dialga without like thinking of Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah.
But wait, sorry, go on.
No, I'll save it for when we go on to another topic.
Yeah. But for Ho-Oh and Lugia, I could see that. I feel like a lot of the 2nd-gen Pokemon might need a Mega. Because why not have a Mega Sudowoodo? Or you know what?
Because that's totally necessary.
Or you know what? Why not just have like continuing evolutions? But something tells me that 7th gen is might be just another 5th gen. with just new Pokemon, no continuations.
Actually, at the moment it looks like that's not going to be the case because the trailer did have a Meowth.
Okay, good. So it's probably
It looks like they're going to be doing the Gen 6 approach.
okay. Maybe even the Gen 3 approach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I I was kind of hoping for the Gen 4 approach where it's like they added on new evolutions to pre-existing Pokemon.
Yeah, and a lot of people hate that. I kind of like it because some of the designs are really freaking awesome, like Weavile, Togekiss again. I kind of like Magmortar and Electivire.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Frostlass is another one. Gallade freaking awesome.
I mean, is there any Pokemon from 5 and 6 that could, add on to the thing?
None that really come to mind. Like, the obvious one being Aloma Molo should be an evolution of Luvdisc.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if there's any new Pokemon that's not a Mega that would continue, just to make it stronger. Maybe even an evolution of, per se, a Sudowoodo or Stantler.
Yeah, I could see those. That would be interesting.
Not a Mega evolution, just a regular evolution that they need.
Yeah. The obvious one being more evolutions.
Right.
Because we can't get enough of those.
I'm kind of hoping for a ghost or maybe a flying evolution.
That would be cool. I'd like to see that. And even doing stage 2s for the evolutions would be kind of cool.
Maybe one type would... I don't know. People are like, oh, let's have a normal evolution. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, if anything, I guess the normal evolution could have another stage to it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think... Do you have anything more to say on the Alola region and Sun and Moon as a whole so far?
Yeah, I'm trying to milk it out before we move on to the next topic. I guess we have everything, everything good. But
there is one last thing we should probably say about
what?
it. Well, the plan was for us to do all the Pokemon games the day they were released. We cannot physically do this for Sun and Moon.
Wait, what's going on with the release for Australia?
Well, we're getting it the same day as you, which means we're getting it before you. Second country in the world to get it. But while we are really good with Pokemon games, we're not that good. Even if we went to the midnight launches for our games respectively, we would not be able to complete them in less than a few hours, record the video, edit, render, and upload it in time. It's just impossible because the US is one of the last countries to get it.
Yeah. So be patient with us.
Yeah, we will get to it this year. I guarantee you we're doing it this year.
Yeah, definitely.
When we do it this year is another thing entirely.
I mean, I'm probably gonna do the midnight release if I have time for it, cause it's 6th gen.
I want to do it midnight. Yeah, I want to do the midnight release as well. So.
Yeah. So, I guess on to the next topic. If I were to say one thing, I would say if Sinnoh remakes are a thing, then the new Smogon killer will be Mega Giratina. it would sit next to his brother Mega Rayquaza.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
And the thing is, I actually really want a Mega Giratina now.
Mega Shaman, forget that. Let's have Mega Giratina.
And Mega Dialga, Mega Palkia. Hell, even Mega Arceus.
Oh, Mega Arceus. Would Arceus even need a like a Mega Stone, I mean?
Yeah, it could probably just will itself into Mega Evolution state.
He's God. He could do whatever he wants.
Yeah. Hell, if Rayquaza can Mega Evolve without a Mega Stone, Arceus can.
True.
I was about to say Rayquaza again.
Alright. So, should we move on from this?
Yeah, let's move on to the NX.
So what?
Or rather, what we don't know about it still.
The NX is like, they're gonna, I don't know, I've been watching I've been watching a thing. It's like they're gonna release an NX, and then it turns out to be some sort of trap. Like I don't know. The NX is just so mysterious.
Yeah, and going over all the news, we'll come back. We'll save the NX for last because there's a lot to it. Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem coming to iOS and Android as free-to-plays.
Alright.
Yeah, I can live with it.
Alright, I have no idea. I guess Fire Emblem is going to be one of those tactic games where it's going to be like, spend gems to play or something like that. I have no idea what Animal Crossing is going to be.
I think it is just going to be like the current Animal Crossing games, except if you want to buy stuff like clothes and that, you have to use real money. Hopefully you don't have to... Hopefully your rent isn't tied to real money. It better not.
Hey, Nook, I just want to pay off my mortgage. Well, if you want to pay off your mortgage, then better pay off the actual mortgage with actual money. I need...
Oh God, no.
I need to spend...
No!
I need to spend money for my own home that I'm living in right now. Do you need your current home? I could live outside.
Oh, damn it, Tom. No! Yeah, Fire Emblem is just going to be a tactical RPG.
Alright, what I see with the NX is why it's so hidden, though.
And why it's not going to be at E3. The only reason why I can see they're not wanting to bring it to E3 is because when they want to announce the NX, they want to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
And at E3, they're not going to be the center of attention.
Alright.
Even though, if they were to bring it to E3 and go, brand new console, here's our launch lineup, here's the interface that's going to work with it, here's the new controller.
Alright.
That would steal the show.
I know. I think the problem with the NX is that it's just not ready yet.
Yeah, which means that it's probably going to be getting more delays.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out March next year. So they are going to have to reveal it sometime this year. They can't go to January next year and go, oh, here's our new console. It comes out in 2 months, guys. Enjoy.
Okay, one thing's gonna happen. They're gonna live up to their word and not announce the NX. Maybe they're gonna hint at the NX. I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, are they even going to E3?
Depends on what you define as going to E3. They are going to be doing an 8-hour live stream on Zelda Wii U. And that's it.
So they have one thing. It's basically you forgot to bring like snacks to a party, so you just kind of picked up the half-empty Dorito bag and just gave it to somebody, and that's what they got. That's their Dorito bag.
Yeah. They pretty much just confirmed that the Wii U's got next to no life in it yet, because I can count the amount of games still coming out for the Wii U on one hand. We've got Zelda Wii U, which isn't coming out till next year.
Right.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE.
Mm-hmm.
Mario and Sonic at the Rio Olympic Games.
Okay.
And Paper Mario Color Splash.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's also Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. Yeah, 5 games.
Yeah, so I guess with the Wii U, the launch wasn't good with the Wii U.
That's an understatement.
Mm.
The launch was awful for the Wii U.
Yeah. So I could see why they want to delay it. I could see why they want a good launch with the NX. Because because since they didn't have a good launch with the Wii U, they can't, like, the Wii U was like in debt to them for a long time. So if you release the NX late, you'll have a steady launch, but you won't have a E3 to back it up.
Yeah.
So what's a better sacrifice?
And they're probably thinking E3 because a lot of companies, they're starting to pull back from E3 now. Like Activision's not even going to go to E3.
Really?
Yeah, the guys behind Call of Duty and Skylanders aren't going to E3.
Why is that?
I have no idea.
Is that because games are just getting too harder to make or something?
I think so. Disney Interactive Studios isn't going to E3 either, but that's because Disney's no longer making games.
Well, obvious, yeah.
So, that's about it, as far as I know.
Square is Remember last E3 when Square went and it's like, look at all these cool games and they're gonna be released. I don't know.
Sometime.
Yeah, I mean they could do that. I guess it's some sort of promise.
Yeah. I just want some information on this damn thing. I'm sick of the rumors. The rumors are interesting to talk about and think about. Yeah, I can see this happening, but I need info. Real info.
Okay, if you want real info, you gotta get a shovel. You gotta get a map. It's buried somewhere under Nintendo's headquarters. Let's go.
Damn
treasure hunting, treasure hunting.
Like, at the moment, I would literally settle for literally a picture of this damn thing.
Oh yeah, we got pictures, but they're fan-made. Whoops. Fan-made leaks.
You don't even have to tell me the launch lineup. You can tell me nothing else about this. Just show me a picture of this damn thing, and I'll at least be satisfied for a little bit.
Is there a logo? Is there a logo?
There's a logo of Nintendo NX.
No.
Probably fan-made.
I can't believe the internet anymore. I mean, I understand what. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating to wait for something. It's like you're not even giving hints. It's like blatantly. It's like we're not. It's like we're not going to be releasing NX things. It's like they're trying to cover this up, like Area 52 covers up aliens. You know.
Area 51
Area
covers
51.
up aliens.
Wow, why did I mix that up? I live in America.
You live in alien country.
Yes, I do. Ow.
But yeah. If they hadn't announced that they were making the NX, I don't think anyone would be complaining.
Yeah.
All that they like.
I think they announced it because they thought they would be finished with it than sooner. But it's like
Not that. The reason why they announced it is because it was the same time they were announcing their partnership with Dina or DNA,
the mobile
however
company.
You pronounce it, the mobile company. They announced it to give some assurance that no, we're not jumping ship to mobiles yet. We are still in this console market.
Right.
That was the reason why they did it, and I can live with that. But all they said was, here's what we're talking about called the NX, and that's it. Next investors meeting a year later, we're going to be releasing the NX next year.
Alright, so here's what...
Are you going to show us this NX? No.
Alright, so here's what's going to happen at this E3. They're going to show all of Zelda... Not all of Zelda, but a majority of Zelda Wii U. The NX comes out, and then you get another Wind Waker. You get another cutesy Link, and that'll be your game.
They could still potentially do that. But, yeah, the only other information we know about it is that Zelda Wii U is coming to NX as well, which is the reason why Zelda Wii U's been delayed to March next year too.
What I'm hoping for with Zelda Wii U being released, they're going to release at least names of a lineup when Zelda Wii U and I guess NX come out.
Yeah, like, even if they just go, we're going to be launching the Nintendo NX with A, B, C, D, and E.
Yeah.
I would live with that. Because at least I know there's something to this other than a prototype name.
Yeah. Although I must say I like the name of NX better than Wii U. Because I remember when Wii U came out, it's like, what is Wii U? Just an addition to the Wii? No, it's its own.
Which is another one of the reasons why the Wii U failed so much, is because everyone thought it was an upgrade to the Wii and not its own console.
Yeah. So I like the NX title. NX is like short for next. I'm not sure if anyone realized that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
What also didn't help its case is one of the first games we saw for the Wii U was New Super Mario Bros. U, which looked exactly the same as New Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Wii.
At least,
That didn't help.
I mean, at least we have Splatoon, which is like the best game on the Wii U.
Yeah.
I don't know. I live with my brother, and like we have a Wii, but he just says, "Oh, it's just a Project M machine," or you go to a GameCube and people say, "Oh, it's just a Melee machine." I don't want to be going up to a person and say, "Hey, do you know about the Wii U?" And they're like, "Oh, do you mean the Splatoon machine?" You know?
Or the Xenoblade Chronicles X machine, which a lot of people have bought Wii U's dedicated to just Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Yeah. I hope.
Because of how much stuff is in
I
it.
just hope when the NX releases, it won't be a Zelda machine, you know?
I hope not.
Yeah.
But at least you can say that your Wii can be a Project M machine, because they never released a PAL version of Project M.
Aw.
And yes, I know I can jailbreak my Wii to play any games from in other regions. I want to review Project M, and my rule for mods is if I can play it in any region, I will review it. If it is NTSC only, it's not getting a review. Period.
So, no reviews on Project M.
Well, you can review Project M, you can play it. I just can't review it.
I mean, are you good at Melee? Do you know how to wave dash and all that?
No, because I never had a GameCube.
Yeah. Project M is basic. Like, Project M, to sum up, it's basically
Bringing Melee to Brawl.
Yeah.
I know what Project M is.
I mean, I guess it's cool, but I was never like good at all that high technical Melee stuff, so I mean, I guess it.
Well, to quote the Dark Souls people, you need to get good.
Yeah, I play Melee semi-casually. I mean, I don't play with not Melee but Smash. I mean, I don't play with like items. I like to do Final Destination and everything, but it's like I don't know all the mechanics, you know.
I only really play Smash as a mixture of the two, not pure for fun, not pure for glory.
Yeah.
I will turn some items on, like I won't turn food items on, but I'll leave the Smash Balls on, for example.
Yeah, that.
And maybe the assist
Yeah,
trophies.
I mean that's pretty cool. I mean, Smash isn't obviously Smash isn't a traditional fighter. It's its own fighter, and it's cool the way they did it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun. You can obviously you can get competitive with it. I mean, I want to be competitive. I mean, I am competitive in most games, not just naturally competitive, but it's like I don't want to get into that whole mechanics, you know, scene.
Yeah. You don't want to know how to wall opponents that they can't hit you. You don't want to learn how to do the L cancelling, wave dashing, all those. You still want to have some fun.
Yeah, I know. I want to try. To do all that stuff, but I don't want to like have to know it to survive. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to have some fun.
I only go to Smash competitions just to have some fun. Like last time I went to a Smash tournament was sometime last year. I think I may have said the story. He went to it, played on a GameCube controller because it's a Smash competitive place. Of course I had to play it with a GameCube controller at first. And you could see all these people going, he doesn't know how to play, why the hell is he here? He sucks at all this. I walk up to the person and go, can I use my 3DS as a controller? They let me set it up. I then can pretty much OHKO my opponent. No stocks lost. My Lucina is a monster. Not as much of a monster as my Mii fighters.
I understand because you never grew up with a GameCube. Yeah, but I could do both 3DS and GameCube.
Yeah, like, the only reason why I did my 3DS is just because they didn't have any other controllers, and I was there just to have some fun. I didn't really know it was on. I saw, oh, it's on. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. So I didn't even have my classic controller with me.
Right. I kind of want. I want to play Smash again, but it's like I want to play Smash again. Oh yeah, Bayonetta. Wait, are those characters banned in most tournaments?
Yeah, but my big thing with banning them and tier lists and all that is that you've got people who they don't know how to use a tier list properly, so they'll go look at a tier list and go, "Oh, I'll main Bayonetta because she's meant to be freaking broken." Not because I like the character or anything. She's meant to be the best character in the game, so I'll main her.
And it,
Which, yeah, it just takes away that feeling. And I even said as a bit of a joke, if I can take out Wallace with a Rayquaza and a Blaziken, you can take out Bayonetta with a Mario.
okay, so here's a fun story. So you know Pokken? Do you have? Okay,
Yep.
so
Of course I have Pokken. You versed me
oh
in
yeah,
Pokken.
and I kept beating you. I think.
Yeah, because you had level 100s and I literally got the game the night before.
I'm not sure if the stats matter in versus, do they?
Sort of do.
I'll have to.
But yeah, it was the first time I booted up the system and I literally just finished the tutorial, so of course you were going to curve stop me.
Yeah, I mean we should have a rematch, but here. Okay, so you know Shadow Mewtwo is playable with the amiibo card, and you could actually go online with it, right?
I did not know you could go online with it, but that's because I didn't get the card, so I can't play a Shadow Mewtwo unless can you even unlock him regularly?
I don't think you can unlock him regularly. He's more of a secret character, like a secret boss character that you can play as just
Yeah.
for fun. So
Yeah, the first time I versed Shadow Mewtwo, I took him down to 1 HP before he killed me.
uh,
First time.
I hated Shadow Mewtwo the first time.
So close.
So when I was trying to get good at Pokken, I was getting a lot better going on. So I'm like, hey, I did some of the story mode now. I got to get back online, and which I did for a long time, and I forgot story mode was a thing. So I versed these people who played Shadow Mewtwo, and they played them horribly. So I'm like, oh, so this guy just literally picked up the game and said, Shadow Mewtwo is the best. I'm gonna rip away all my opponents. Meanwhile, I like perfect him the first time.
Yeah.
It's like almost everyone that uses Shadow Mewtwo is like trying to be cheap but failing.
Yep.
I mean, I don't even know. Learn your fighter before you go out there. That I learned that the hard way.
Yeah. And I'm pretty good with Blaziken, so
Yeah, we should have a rematch sometime.
yeah.
I wanna start with Chandelure, but I've been just using Gengar so much.
Yeah, and I've been getting better with Blaziken. Like, I've only really booted up the game twice, so I haven't had too much time to play it. I've been playing a lot more of Hyrule Warriors Legends,
And
which I could go into a tangent on that one if you'll release the reins on me on that one.
that the demo's out in the US.
That and Melody's coming out as free DLC soon, along with the paid DLC of the Master Wind Waker pack. And I've been learning how broken Young Link is.
Nice. Aren't the fairies broken?
Yeah, combine them with Young Link, who can restore your magic by converting your special attack into magic, and the fairies work off magic.
So basically, you have a nuke setting off.
Basically.
Yeah, every 5 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. And what makes it really good for Young Link, if for whatever reason you need to leave the Fierce Deity prematurely, if you use up your focus meter before it runs out, he literally cuts Majora's Moon in half.
That is beautiful.
Oh, that's not even the best part. You'll want to play. Have you ever felt like playing Energy Tennis with the Great Fairy?
Wait, playing what?
Energy Tennis.
Oh yeah. You get
Or how about airdropping Majora's Moon onto your enemies as the Great Fairy?
can I?
Playing baseball using the Dominion Rod? Yes, you can.
That's oh my god. That
Or how about murdering all your enemies on what is basically a Beyblade?
all right, all right. You're gonna sell me. I'm gonna play the demo. I know.
You can't use all those in the demo because all you get is Link and his standard sword.
Well,
at
well, I
first.
know.
But that's because
I like.
But it gives you that real sense of power that comes with the
Yeah,
game.
I wanna get more. Like, there's like a lot of games on my list I wanna get. I wanna get Kirby Planet Robobot. I'm using I already pre-ordered Monster Hunter Generations, because it's actually coming out July 15th, and like the site kept saying July 29th, but I didn't want to believe it. And
I haven't got Monster Hunter Generations pre-ordered yet, but that's because I don't really pre-order games unless I know I'm going to really enjoy
yeah,
them. I've got Fire Emblem Fates pre-ordered because I really enjoyed Awakening, and I've got Sun and Moon pre-ordered.
yeah. I mean, that's how I feel with Generations, because I played 4 and 3 already.
Exactly.
Somehow in that order.
If you can resist the temptation, let's wait until we both get a copy of Generations, and that way we can play through it together.
I mean, I could.
Co-op.
I honestly don't know. I could start up a new file for you, but the thing is, this is
Actually, when is Monster Hunter Generations?
July 15th or some. I think it's July 15th. I heard. The thing is, Monster Hunter was a game that my boyfriend got in. That we got into each. He got me into Monster Hunter, so I'm like, well, I know how I'm starting this.
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah, but if
July 16th here, so yeah, basically the same day.
So I'm gonna be starting Generations. I mean, I just realized I'm wearing like a feline bracelet that I found. It's pretty nice. It's pretty cute. Did you look into the monsters, or do you want to go into completely blind?
I'll go into completely blind.
Awesome. That's the best way to go into things.
I still haven't even played Final Fantasy Explorers, which I finally found a physical copy of the other day.
Oh, speaking of Explorers, I was talking about Crystal Chronicles. Like, I was playing Crystal Chronicles earlier today, but for some reason we didn't really play a lot of it because everyone just wanted ice cream and my brother wanted a nap. But okay, here's a stupid thing. Great thing, Crystal Chronicles is released on the Wii U and 3DS. Stupid thing, to play Crystal Chronicles, you have to have both the 3DS games and the Wii U games, and you have to have multiple people with copies of the 3DS game to play it.
That's stupid.
In comparison to the GameCube version, hard to set up, but not as hard. You just need four Game Boy Advances, 4 link cables to the GameCube, and a copy of Crystal Chronicle just for the GameCube, and that's how you play Crystal Chronicles on the GameCube. So, I asked my friend, why did they do that for the Wii U? They said, money.
Yeah.
But, what's the other game that we were talking about?
Hyrule Warriors.
The Final
Fantasy Explorers.
Something in my throat. So, Final Fantasy Explorers is obviously not Crystal Chronicles. It's like kind of a hunting series.
It is Monster Hunter meets Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but I guess it might be simplified. I don't know. I'm going to this completely blind.
Yeah. As am I, honestly. All I've seen is the initial trailer, and when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I may pick this up.
I wonder.
There's really...
Yeah.
If I could just say, the really stupid thing about what they did for Final Fantasy Explorers, they announced pretty much the day it launched, we're not going to be having physical copies anymore. like EB Games Swanson Street, the biggest EB Games in Victoria and possibly even Australia, only had 3 copies to sell that weren't pre-orders.
How are you gonna
3.
How are you gonna get the physical copy then?
I got it pre-owned.
Okay, good.
I have it.
I want to get it, but it's like I gotta wait a while. Like I gotta wait to the start of next month to actually be spending money again. Just because of things happening with money.
Yeah.
The most I can do is just pre-order Generations, and that's it for now. I already spent too much money because I went to Anime Fest, just a small convention near me. Small convention, but Vic Mignogna went and I got a signature. Also a few Pokemon voice actors.
Nice.
It was fun. I got this homemade Mew thing. It was fun. But now I can't spend anything.
I'm gonna be in late June going back to the Tech Games Fest, which isn't a proper con because there's only really for high school students. I'm just volunteering there. So, if anyone is going to the Tech Games Fest, you'll know I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be doing hopefully doing another talk there, which hopefully I can prepare for and don't have to lose to Counter-Strike Go, like I did last year. Miserably.
What happened?
Because of scheduling issues, I got put on right before it was lunchtime, which I'm not going to hold them against it for. It's fair enough. These things happen. So, aside from the fact that a lot of people weren't really paying attention because it was right before lunchtime, again, not going to hold it to them, it's fair enough. That day when I was doing it, going to do something in the afternoon as a side thing, they were hosting a CSGO tournament, where pretty much everyone who wasn't CSGO lost to CSGO, including people who were sponsoring the event.
And now
that was fun.
Now you go there and it's like, oh hey, here's another big game tournament.
I've got plans to go against that just in case that happens again. I learned from my mistakes.
Right. Well, I mean, basically everyone got screwed over. So
Yeah.
At least you weren't the only one.
Yeah, exactly. So there are plans to hopefully alleviate that on both a level of my own and in the event staff itself. We have got plans. So.
Right. Ow. Oh, what else is there to talk about?
Well, in my case, I'm literally waiting for the Titan's Return line to start soon.
Titan's Return, what is that?
The next Transformers line, which brings in Headmasters.
Oh, yeah.
Or what they've dubbed as Titan Masters, because could they seriously not get the trademark for Headmasters?
Well, I mean, Headmaster is kind of a term, I guess.
I'm pretty sure that they coined.
I don't know. I think Headmaster, and I think of like Headmaster of a school.
True. In the Transformers universe, Headmaster is a little Transformer that turns into a head for a bigger Transformer.
Yeah, so maybe they couldn't get the licensing. That kind of sounds like the thing.
Maybe.
Or maybe they're just naming a kind of thing. It's like, it's not the same thing, but it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. It will be interesting to see how they handle it for Fortress Maximus, the next Titan his character, because his headmaster has his own headmaster.
That is so meta.
So yes, the headmaster of the headmaster for the Titan.
That's the most meta thing.
Oh yeah.
Well,
That's not even the most meta thing I've seen for Transformers. There's a third-party team who did their own interpretation of the IDW comics design for Fortress Maximus at the time, which was about a standard-sized Transformer. They designed it also to be an add-on kit for the first Fortress Maximus, which was a Titan-sized character. So you got the headmaster for Fortress Maximus that turns into his own headmaster for the bigger Fort Maximus.
Hmm. For some reason,
Fortress Maximus is his own headmaster.
for some reason, I am imagining like a transformer, but with a hat. Under that hat is a headmaster. And the headmaster's wearing a hat. Under that hat is another headmaster, and it just keeps going.
It's funny what they do with the headmaster idea, because in Transformers Animated, headmasters were designed by a human who was basically designed to cut off the head of Transformers and have the headmaster become the head of the Transformer, meaning that the kid, who was basically an emo scientist, be remote controlling Transformers. He did that for Bulkhead, he did that for Starscream, and one of his more funnier ones is that he did it for Sentinel Prime, who in that universe was a real freaking asshole. So that was just more of a sweet justice.
Now I kind of want a transformer which just transforms into a bunch of hats.
Well, you probably won't get that, but you can have one that can transform into 6 different vehicles, one of them being an animal.
What's the animal?
A wolf.
Nice.
It has 6 different modes: robot, beast mode, tank mode, car mode, spaceship mode, and gun mode.
I'm guessing you named this all from the top of your head.
No, that's an official Transformer.
I know.
6 shot.
That sounds cool, actually. Oh, yeah. I'm tired, and it is like 2 a.m. right now.
Yeah, we should probably be finishing this up.
What else? I don't know anything else. Is there anything new on those My Little Pony toys?
I have not been paying attention to them. I've been really busy.
Yeah, me neither. I mean...
And being honest, I think you were the one who actually brought up the
I know,
toys
I saw them and I just liked the design. You know, I was at Anime Fest and I don't think these are official cosplay, but I saw 2 people in cosplay, Pinkie Pie and Shining Armor, but they were dressed like kind of like knights, and I'm like, oh cool, I remember now. It's what was it called? Legends of Everfree or something? Or was that the movie?
I think the line was Guardians
of Harmony. Legends of Everfree was the new Equestria Girls movie. Yeah. So that's just what reminded me of it.
At least on the plus side, I would rather deal with that than another Bayformers movie, which I'm getting next year.
Right.
Yay.
Fun.
Woohoo.
I can't wait. I want a Transformers movie, but what if we get another Transformers movie, but the budget is severely cut?
Oh, we got that twice, and they're 2 of the best movies I've seen for Transformers.
Which movies?
The 1986 movie and Transformers Prime Predacons Rising. Both of which I'd be happy to do as movie comms if you're willing to.
Maybe. I'm just not... I just never got into Transformers, but I guess I can try.
And to counter it, we can do 2 movies that you grew up with, but I didn't. Because that's one of the good things about it, is introducing each other to different movies. So
it's fun. We get to learn new things.
Yes. Which has always been a primary thing for the website, is just experiencing new things.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, I'm so tired, and I gotta be somewhere in not exactly the morning, but close to the morning.
Yeah, we should probably wind this up so you can get to bed.
Yeah, we had to do this a little later than usual because I was doing something, which may or may not warrant a review. We'll have to see.
Time will tell.
All right. Should I say or shouldn't I?
Save it. You're gonna announce it when you get your Zoids review
Right.
out.
I know I've been delaying on that. I've been just like busy like trying to finish up school. But now school is finished, I have plenty more time to do it, and now I like know exactly what to do for it. My writer's block is fading, and we're gonna get back into this.
Huzzah!
All right. See you guys.
Arrivederci. I hope you enjoyed what you listened to. If you did, then please feel free to check out our website, mediaholicreviews.blogspot.com.au. On the website, you can find links to all our other websites, such as our YouTube channel, Twitter accounts, Tumblr page, DeviantArt, and more.